This is my 2007 Toyota Camry Hybrid. I owned this I think for 10 years, and it's been doing well actually for 186,500 miles now. The only thing here that's wrong is the TPMS, which I don't really care. The battery is recharging fine. I think it was replaced like 3 years ago. I think it was like around 150,000 miles before the hybrid battery craps out. So I paid like around 1,800 for that, and it comes with a pretty good warranty at that time, and it's also transferable. So far this car has been pretty good. I haven't replaced any major parts on this one except for the hybrid battery. There's no oil leaks. I haven't changed the serpentine belt for this. It has a serpentine belt still. And then the thing is, it was like part of a recall for oil consumption issue, which took me a while actually to be handled by the dealership. I went to one of the dealership, and they just say that, oh, there's nothing wrong with your car, there's no oil consumption. But I noticed that the oil level goes low after probably like after 2 months of use. So I went to another dealership, and they finally like say, oh yeah, your car is part of the oil consumption problem. So they replaced the piston rings on this. This is very common on this generation of Camry hybrids. I think it's the I think even the regular car, I think the regular Camry has that issue, the oil consumption issue. So they have to like rebuild the engine, I guess, replace the piston rings for that. That's why they're selling cheap right now, because some of those are actually like consuming oil pretty bad at high mileage, and if you don't take care of that, yeah, your engine's gonna blow up, or probably you have like catalytic converter issues because all the oil is pretty much like clogging up the catalytic converter. So far, like rattles or everything is still like pretty solid on this car. All the electronics work. I have some slight leak on my AC that I cannot figure out where the leak is. But it's very, very small that every year I just have to like top it off. Besides from that, yeah, I think this car could go pretty long way. I mean, I think the front brakes are still the original. The rear brakes, I still have to replace it probably next month. I have the brakes already. I bought it from Amazon for $22. It's a ceramic brake. And then the battery, there's like a 12-volt battery at the trunk. That's also still original. It's pretty good. My daughter actually daily drives this car. It's a very, very solid car. I think of all the cars that I own, this is one of the most reliable ones. And considering that it has only like probably 195 horsepower, or yeah, it's pretty much like less than 200. It still has a punch though for a 4-cylinder. It's still pretty good because of the hybrid system. So yeah, if you could find a Camry hybrid which probably they replace the battery or have the oil consumption issue resolved, this would be a good buy. Yep, look at that, it's fully charged once I reach home. Yeah, usually when you drive at the city streets and not like pressing the gas so much, it will actually charge the battery full.